So, Ikea makes one of the cheapest breakfasts in the UK. But what is it actually like, and is it worth it? Well, today I'm going to find out. So let's head into Ikea. Believe it or not, I've never had an Ikea breakfast before. Probably because Ikeas are usually located out of town in big warehouses. Just like the one I'm visiting today, which is located in Birstall. I've just never had the opportunity, but today is where I correct that. So let's head in and check it out. It's always impressive how Ikeas are laid out with everything you could ever want for your home. And it's hard not to get distracted or even lost when you're in here. Let's not try to do that and stay on task by hunting for the cafe. And here it is. Let's make our way in. So this cafe is absolutely massive, as you can see, with plenty of seating available for well over 100 people, maybe even 200. But it still feels open and airy with the classic Scandinavian decor in here. The food stations are located all the way in the back, where you have the food options on display above in monitors and the serving stations just below. They even have the dessert cakes available this early in the morning in case you fancy some. And believe me, I was tempted, especially by the dime cake. But enough of that right now, we're here for the small cooked breakfast, right there. So let's grab our tray and head down the line. Must avoid the cakes, must avoid the cakes. I managed to get the breakfast, but first we need to get a cup of tea on the go. You get to make it yourself, which I enjoy, as you get to fill it up however much you want. Do you think it's fresh milk that comes from this machine, or is it not? Comment below if you know. So this is the Ikea small cooked breakfast. You only get 6 items, but it's very cheap, so I guess you can't really complain. With this breakfast you get, I think this is an omelette, which is a first for me as I've never had one on a breakfast before. A decent portion of baked beans, probably equivalent to most other places actually. A roasted tomato that doesn't actually look too bad at all. A hash brown that I have to say looks amazing. I can't wait to try that one out. A sausage that's maybe on the more overdone part of the scale, as it's quite dark in colour. A rasher of bacon that looks perfect to me. In fact, the tray of bacon they had at the food station looked incredible, so I can't wait to try this as well. And there you have it. Let's dig in. I'm going to start off here with the sausage. It's a good size, maybe cooked for a bit too long as it's a bit dark in some areas, but let's see how it tastes. It's actually pretty good. There's a bit of a snap to the outside, the inside is soft and juicy, not dry at all, and you get a meaty flavour too, so a good sausage. Now this looks interesting, the omelette. I've never had one on a breakfast before, so I wonder why they chose this over a fried or scrambled eggs. Either way, let's see how this tastes. It's not bad. The texture is soft, you get a slight egg flavour, but it was a little salty I found. Was it just mine, or are they all like that? I'll have to come back and try it again to find out. So you do actually get a decent portion of beans here, as I've had breakfast at other places where you get less for more money. But how does it taste though? Let's find out. Good beans. They're soft and floury but still have a bite to them, and the sauce is sweet and tomatoey. The tomato is again pretty similar to most of the places, so you're not getting smaller items for the cheaper price here. Let's try it out. It's actually really soft in the middle. You also get a good tomato flavour too, So a nice roasted tomato here. The hash brown is next, and this one looks like one of the best. It's got a great golden brown colour, it's a good size and shape too, so let's go straight in for a bite. Delicious! What a hash brown. The outside is nice and crisp, you get a great fried potato flavour, the inside is soft and floury, and the potato is not too mashed either. Probably one of the best hash browns I've ever had. Now I've been looking forward to this all breakfast, the bacon. It's cooked really well here with crispy golden brown edges. You've got some nice looking fat running through it too, and I can't wait any longer. Let's try it out. Amazing! You get a great meaty and salty flavour, the edges are crisp, and the fat literally just melts away as you're eating it. I really like this bacon. Onto the combo bite. With there only being 6 items, I got to get all of them on one bite. So egg, tomato, hash brown, sausage and bacon. Plus the dip in the beans. A great combo bite. You might already be able to tell, but I really enjoyed this breakfast. There was a lot to like about all the items. In fact, I finished up this breakfast pretty quickly. I wanted to go back for another plate, but I can't because there's one other food you have to get when in Ikea, which I'll show you just after I get a cup of cappuccino. Does anybody else go back for more than one drink? It doesn't specifically say it's all you can drink, but everyone does it, right? Or is it just me? Comment below if you do. Okay, so here it is. You have to do it before you leave, and I feel you might have already guessed. The hot dog for 75p. I mean, it's so cheap, it's almost rude not to get it. I like mine with a bit of ketchup, and you can't really complain, can you? It's a cheap and cheerful hot dog. So that was a nice breakfast in there. I really enjoyed it. I particularly liked the bacon and hash brown. They were delicious. So the total cost of that meal was £3.50, but if you just want the 6 item breakfast, it's £2.50. So do you think that was worth it? Comment down below. I would say it was worth it. I really enjoyed all the items on there, and I actually want to come back and try the full breakfast where you get more of everything and black pudding and mushroom. If you want to see me come back and try the full breakfast, click on the thumbs up icon below and click on subscribe to come along next time, and I'll see you in the next video.